complex, and I'm the labor representative of my school. I'm also chair of the UTLA Human Rights Committee, a member of Unión del Barrio, and therefore I feel compelled as chair of the Human Rights Committee to speak up and fight for a free Palestine. I want to thank the media for coming. You're going to hear from 5 amazing educators who refuse to back down in the face of repression. Those of us standing here believe the war on Gaza is a defining issue of our time, much like resisting the Jim Crow here in the US in the 50s and 60s, or opposing apartheid in South Africa in the 80s. We stand for a society where we use our resources to pay for what people need: public schools, healthcare, and housing, not war. As educators, we stand for children. Teachers advocate for children, not just here in the US, but worldwide. That's right. And it is children disproportionately dying in Gaza right now. Brandon Johnson, a teacher and the mayor of Chicago, called the so-called war in Gaza a genocide. It is educators and teachers leading the struggle. Every school in Gaza has been bombed. Every university has been destroyed. Educational institutions are the heartbeat of our communities, and if communities everywhere, and then that is why they are being targeted. This is not defending yourself. This is a genocide. Israel's actions are not about defense. They're about destroying a people. All with our tax dollars. As a teacher, as a Jewish American, I declare not my name. Teachers always stand for what's right, no matter the cause. We are at the forefront of the struggle for social justice. So I'm going to introduce you to some fighters for social justice now. At first, we're going to have Clemen Avalos. She's a school psychologist in the East San Fernando Valley. She's been working in LAUSD for 10 years, and she is a labor representative for school psychologists in UTLA. Right.
I became a school psychologist because I wanted to help kids like me when I was in high school. I'm a queer Chicana woman born and raised in Los Angeles of 2 Mexican parents that crossed the US-Mexico border to come here to give us, their children, a better life. And I too believe that all of our children deserve a better life. A life free from violence, from death and destruction. Right now in this very moment, all of the schools in Gaza have been bombed. They've been bombed by US supply military forces using our tax dollars that could have been used for our schools. As a school psychologist, it is my job to create warm and inclusive environments for all of our students. And that includes our Palestinian, Muslim, and Arab students too. I wore this shirt because I believe in Palestine's right to self-determination. I believe in a liberated Palestine. I believe in a ceasefire that must happen now. And I believe in an end to this occupation. However, the district directed me not to wear this shirt. People felt that my shirt was offensive and that it made them feel unsafe because they considered it to be hate speech. In denying me my right to wear this shirt, the district is directly undermining my ability to be mindful and inclusive of all of our students, including Palestinian, Muslim, and Arab students. By directing me not to wear this shirt, LAUSD is further marginalizing our historically oppressed communities. Standing against genocide should not be viewed as a political statement. It is our duty as educators to lead by example and to stand up for our marginalized communities. By censoring educators like me, the district is creating a culture of fear that directly subverts our mission to support the emotional well-being of all of our students. It is our duty to have an open dialogue about current events impacting the well-being of our communities. The district's strategic plan mandates that we must disrupt generational, systemic manifestations of discrimination, racism, and bigotry affecting our schools. How can we teach students that we will stand up against racism in a culture of fear? In a culture where wearing a shirt advocating for humanity can lead to disciplinary actions. Fannie Lou Hamer said, "No one is free until we are all free." If the district truly believes in its mission to support the social-emotional well-being of all of our students, and they must uphold the core values outlined in the strategic plan. They must support the academic freedom of their educators. They must demonstrate with their actions that they care about all students. In our thousands and in our millions, we are all Palestinians. Viva, viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
Clemen Avalos, Clemen Avalos.
Thank you, Clemen. Next, we have Ron Gochez. Ron is a 20-year LAUSD veteran. He teaches at Maya Angelou High School in South Central LA and is a member of Unión del Barrio. He's currently under investigation by LAUSD because of attacks from LAUSD employees and for advocating for the Palestinians. Please welcome Ron.
First, I want to say thanks to everybody who's here today. Again, my name is Ron Gochez. I am a teacher in LAUSD, been a teacher for 20 years in South Central LA. You know, the work that all of us do is done out of love. Unfortunately, some of the people in this district believe that somehow we are filled with hate. They say that we are anti-Semitic. They say these things that have no validity. If we knew that anyone standing here was truly anti-Semitic, we would not work with them. Do we agree with that? We would not work with anyone who's anti-Semitic. We would not work with anyone who's anti-anybody, because what we do is out of love for our students, for our community, for humanity. For myself, I can say, like many other people that are here, we are being cyber-stalked, we are being harassed, we are being doxxed, we are being attacked in different ways at our school sites, during school time, at home, online, at all times. And I think that the people who are attacking us probably feel that they're going to intimidate us, that they're going to scare us, that we're going to quit. But I got a message for you. Not only are we not going to quit, we are organizing and we are building. And we're going to get stronger, and more people, more teachers and counselors and psychologists and other LAUSD employees are joining the struggle. They're losing the fear because they know that they want to stand on the right side of history. So today, even though a bunch of us here are being attacked, like I said, doxxed, they're putting out our home addresses, they're putting out our phone numbers, they're putting out our work locations so that we get afraid. But again, we repeat, we will not back down, we will not be silent, we will continue to say, long live Palestine, end the occupation, and end the genocide. And for anyone who thinks that we're gonna stop, it's not gonna happen. We're only getting stronger. And every time we do one of these events, more people show up. So for the teachers watching who may be afraid to speak up, don't be. The Zionists want us to be afraid. They want us to stay silent. We cannot and we will not stay silent. So with that, we continue to ask people to join organizations to protect you, whether it's your union, but sometimes the union can't protect us enough. So we have community-based organizations. We have groups like Teachers for Justice in Palestine, Association of Raza Educators, and other groups who you can join to defend you, because when you have the community, other teachers, students, parents backing you, they can't touch us. So with that, thank you for being here.